Hey team, Peter Halstead here, physiotherapist and director of Fit3d New Zealand. Thanks for joining me on this quick video on how Fit3d can add the wow factor to your health assessment. Body scanning is now commonplace in health clinics worldwide, and patient expectation is that practitioners will now combine advanced technology with sound clinical decision making. Fit3d can not only save you time in your assessment, however it can provide you with that point of difference for your practice. For those being paid by ACC, the time spent scanning may also be claimed as part of the patient assessment time. I'm now going to show you some of the key features of the Fit3d system and how it can help add value to your health assessment. How it works is Fit3d takes one 35-second scan and your patient will have their results within a couple of minutes. They'll be able to access their results 24/7 on the My Fit3d app, and you as a practitioner will have 24/7 access to their results via your admin dashboard. This is a copy of a patient report. Now, it provides multiple body composition metrics, for example, body fat, weight, fat mass, and lean mass. And it does color code those. Green is good, red's bad, and the dotted line is your client. However, in this brief video, I'm going to focus less on body composition and more on the metrics that are useful for assessment, treatment, and prevention of injury. Now, telling a patient they have poor posture is one thing. However, visually showing them is a complete game changer. In one 35-second scan, your patient will get a full posture report, a front, side, and back analysis. For example, on the screen right now, it's showing how the patient's head is protruded forward, shoulders are rounded, and hips are forward, which is a suggestion of hyperlordosis. You also get a front analysis, looking at the head, shoulder, underbust, hips, and knees, and the same on the back. So Fit3d is a complete visual system. Numbers alone mean nothing. The feedback we've had from multiple Fit3d machine owners is that the combination of Fit3d images, graphs, and objective data elicit an emotional response and an understanding that numbers alone on a piece of paper do not. This can significantly help patient buy-in to your treatment process or rehab process. Essentially, Fit3d can take the subjectivity out of the assessment process and help your patient understand the need for your treatment. Some of the other features you might be interested in: there is a 4-point balance scale when they stand on the Fit3d platform, which will show forefoot and hind foot balance or left and right imbalances. 1,200 photos are taken in one 35-second scan, and it will also get girth circumferences. So you can compare left versus right biceps, you compare left versus right thighs, and the same on the calves. For those who want to take that a step further, I'll just show you another section that's going to compare some additional measurements for you. So I'll just quickly log out, which is what your client would be able to do, just log out and log in. And then logging in via the cloud. Now, in this particular example, it just shows some comparison reports. So you can compare posture over time. So a baseline posture and current posture. So this can be the perfect stamp of success if you're trying to show your client changes in posture over time. Again, at the top of the screen, it will show a baseline of the head, then the current, and the difference. The side-on view will do the same thing. Baseline, current, the difference. And on the bottom corner, blue is the first graph and black is the second. 0 is the optimal or the plumb line. There's a whole additional measurement section for those doing rehab, for example, on leg injuries. Most of the muscle wastage does happen in the lower part of the quadricep or lower part of the thigh. So you can compare circumferences 2 inches above the knee. So if someone's first come in after a surgery, then you could try and gain those measurements so they're equal to the other leg. You could also scroll across and look at arm volume, left arm versus right arm in red, or leg volume, left versus right in blue. Again, you can combine that with the balance assessment, with the circumferences and the volume, and you've got a whole lot of objective data to then help your client understand why they need to build certain muscles or why you need to do certain treatments. For those who are interested, you can also look at leg length. For example, an inseam left versus inseam right. You can also do the lateral side of the legs as well. Fit3d is a one-stop shop for assessment, and you can also look at other types of things if you really want to. For example, you can dig into the overlay feature, which some people use. Black in this circumstance, black is the first one and blue is the second scan. Some people may also use the system for lead generation. So they might take their Fit3d scanner into businesses and just try and generate lead for their business. Other ways you might try and do it is try and on-sell posture rehab programs based on your Fit3d results. Some just use it as a stamp of success, and other things you might be able to visibly show people on their posterior view, things like scoliosis or scapular winging. That's just a brief overview of the Fit3d system. If you'd like to know some more information, just get in touch with us.